Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Spartans' offense takes the field. A state divided. They started playing for the Paul Bunyan Trophy, the big wooden lumberjack, back in the early 50s when Sparty joined the Big Ten.
And it's so nice to have you, Reese, to have all those data from when you were in high school and when you were in college back in the 50s. And you know the records so well of these games, but it matters. And their comments fly week to week for these guys, Michigan, Michigan State, and it is intense and the hatred runs deep.
Can you just imagine Reese riding to school in his Ford Model T back in the day? How nice that would have been, just putting along and getting to school, making sure all his homework's done, just looking like the man on campus. I'll tell you, there's a lot of familiarity in this game. A lot of these high school players grew up playing with or against each other, so it just adds an extra layer to this rivalry.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Throws to the wideout. And he's incomplete on third down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something going with their... First down here for the offense. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
So often, Michigan State is the other team in terms of attention, but boy, when they blew out the Wolverines last year, they just soaked it all in.
And it made it that much sweeter, no doubt about it. They've been talking about this the entire year long. Not just did we win, but we embarrassed you, and we did it on national TV a year ago, and we're going to try to do it again today.
And they don't want to be a once-in-a-while winning squad. Like, they want to take over the state of Michigan. They know they're looked at as the little brother, and they don't get as much respect. You want more respect? Go out there and do it again. Big blowout win last year. Come out and get another win this year.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. And he intercepts it. Never had a chance to get rolling after. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Touchdown, Spartans! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem.
Congratulations.
I'm done. I cried after it was over. I felt so relieved. My mom called me. I was like, I'm so proud of you. I was like, I am. You got big.
You here all the time? Did you stay here? Okay. I think Abby was right too. I was like, I heard.
I saw the bus leaving the school.
So wait, so what's the second part? It's like a written thing?
I have 2 written exams, but
When is it?
I get to pick. I just, when I'm ready.
Is there a deadline? Then you have to do it by or not?
Yeah, we have to do it in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I'm not, written things don't make me as anxious
Is it
as
oral thing?
like putting me on the spot and me having to be like, yeah, I could do
You get a
it.
grade?
No, I just passed.
You're home early.
I
Look
got
at this.
I
What
got
is
to do
this?
my thing. What? You're trying to be
Good job, you're troublemaker.
It's not
What is
sticker.
that?
It's not sticker. It's paper, but
Really?
no,
Me?
they would be
Yes.
stickers for football players. They would stick it on their helmets.
Oh, interesting. I think it's kind of weak. Okay.
I did ask what my question was on.
Yeah, good time there. Why did you have the Ohio State thing in your shirt?
Guys,
Are
if
you
they
reading against Penn State?
Are you rooting against Penn State? It was?
Who did this?
Yeah, that's not what I know.
Yeah, who did this?
Who baited you into
As
doing
2
this?
Penn State alums, who did this?
Do you know what's going on tomorrow?
There's
yes,
not much you
there's a
can do.
game in White House.
There's not much you can do to supplant us.
Do you know who teams are playing? Do you know what it means if Penn State wins and who? You know how sad I get when I lose? It's gonna be a lot worse for them.
if they lose, then someone at school can rip this.
But if Penn State wins, they're gonna be. They might be number 2 in the country. It's gonna be a huge celebration. And they're not. They're number 3 right now.
Who's number 1?
Oregon.
Ohio's number 4.
Ohio's number 4. But if Penn State beats, which hasn't happened in a while.
They've not done well for a long time. Last year they did pretty okay because they did that really small.
They keep doing okay, but they can never beat Penn State or sometime this year.
But it's never been like, they go to the Super Bowl of college football. I don't know. Well, Reagan's asking if you can come over today.
She's not grabbing it anymore.
Yeah, I don't think she is. Yeah, she cleaned her room. I'm not going.
What?
I don't want to go because.
Girl, you okay? Let's take a
I
shit.
want to go because this is the first football game I get to go with her, but.
Is she going to a football game?
Yeah.
With the best football fun.
Oh, but you don't want to go to that?
I do.
So why aren't you going?
She asked her dad. She asked her dad before she asked you, and I didn't even know. I don't know.
You still
She
want
asked
to
her
go?
dad, and she asked me if I wanted to come over, but I didn't say anything because I had to get on the bus. But
Yeah, I want to hear we're joking with it. You don't have to go.
Yeah,
You
might
can
be
be
right.
like, I'd like a Friday night at home. It's been a long week.
I miss movie night tonight.
Like in the
Sucks,
house.
but
This is important for you to hear. Because your friend wants you to do things doesn't mean you have to do it. You don't have to worry about disappointing them. They are the type of friend.
and ride or die, you always got you, girl.
You
Ride or die. Yeah, ride or die.
And also, if your friend ever gets upset because you're like, I don't want to do that, you're not a good friend.
You don't have to.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
miss.
do it, but I can't.
Why?
Because her dad said no, and the things cost $9. And I told her I could pay for it because I have $9. I have more than $9.
But what happened to saving up for a basketball hoop and all that? Why don't you like say you committed a lot of money into that one
I
place?
know. We do still have the money,
You still have money?
right?
Okay. I didn't know if that money. Oh, jeez. I think I'm gonna do that.
I
They
only
try to
spent-
put money on something.
I mean, like, yeah, it's there in the
Yeah.
in the ethos.
Is it ethos? Okay.
I know that we have some money in my mind. Some of it is
For basketball. Gotcha.
Yeah, you just got $10 for doing that thing and walking. I know you walked the dog the other day, so that was one day. You didn't walk him yesterday. That was Halloween. We ended up walking him, but we still walked him today.
Hey, Deborah.
It's a good moneymaker. $10 a week is a lot. That's $40 a month for just one task. I need to stop paying kids so much.
I didn't ask you to.
I'm joking. I think
What?
no, I'm joking.
You gotta learn
Because-
how to be more entrepreneur.
Yeah, don't tell me not to. Yeah.
That's what
First
I
of all,
was thinking.
I'm joking. And second of all, I think it's like that is generally something like dog walking is a great thing to make money.
I don't even want to go in there.
I gotta figure out that screen situation. You can open the window a crack just to let some fresh air in. And then put one of the fans in the window to blow in the fresh air.
But my plug doesn't go that far.
There's a plug in the window to the right. To the left.
Why you home early?
We had parent-teacher conferences were yesterday and today. So we did a long day yesterday. And we didn't have to stay as many hours today to finish them. And then I did one of my final exams. And I passed it. The one that made me the most anxious.
So you're a real teacher now?
I'm already a real teacher. But I'm
Aren't you a
certified.
student?
Oh yeah, I'm so yeah. I have two more exams to do in the next week. I just have a bunch of work to do this weekend, and I can finish catching up, and then I'll be like done.
You don't have to do the meetings anymore?
Meetings I don't have to do anymore. Yeah, well, I'm doing them because I'm making up the time, but yeah. Almost like within 2 weeks, I will be completely done.
Are you sure you don't want to teach like a different school, like different grade?
I left Montessori, and I'm getting certified in the toddler age group, so it wouldn't make sense. Then I'd have to do more school. I don't want to do that. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll get my master's in Montessori.
You can be a lunch teacher and
Yeah,
cook
you know,
chicken nuggets every day.
Pretty well.
What? How is Tiana home
She's
That's
small.
early?
I just got home right before you. I literally saw the buses lining up. And I was like, oh, then they'll be home like a blitz. I just got home. Now I'm going to pee and stuff. Said about my day. And because we're all so excited, we're going to have something delicious for dinner.
Are we gonna watch
funny movie.
where it says it's really first, or we gonna watch Christmas movie?
It's just the best because it feels so warm. It really killed the Christmas spirit.
I like warm Halloween.
That's right. The warm Halloween was fine, but now today I was
Today's Day of the Dead. It's All Saints Day. Today's can still be Christmas.
Make me think about that. I was so excited when I woke up today. I asked Google what the date was, and I was like, I was so happy.
Do you not know? Do you know what Day of the Dead is, right?
I don't.
It's pretty cool. Sort of Halloween is. Halloween is Ween, which is the day of before the Day of the Dead. That's how. I mean, everywhere else on all the countries, it's mainly All Saints Day.
Are you playing a game now, or did you?
Yeah, I'm playing. I'm gonna try to live before my class starts so I can get this over with.
But did you get the laptop from my mom?
I'm about to. I'm probably gonna leave around 4.
All year long.
6 days.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update.
It's gonna suck. I know. 6 to 10.
Kennesaw State is
You're gonna enjoy.
up big right now. I got to think Cobb County is ready to party long into the night. They're up
I'll be back at around 10,
Obviously.
midnight, 11. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I'll be so delirious. I'll be like, what the? If you feel like you want to hang out, okay, you can. By the way, if you feel like you want to hang out, because it's gonna be,
I feel like I want to hang out where?
I don't know. Unless if you feel like you want to go to, I know you can't because the kids and stuff. But it would like, well, if you feel like you want to hang out and do some exercises and learn things, but it's gonna suck.
I don't. I have a very bad headache. My shoulders are very tight.
No, you're good. What is it?
So,
So we're doing it?
Girls movie night.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
The girls will
She
be.
should say
The give. Bowls his way forward. Paul Bunyan
I'm trying to think, is it time to rethink the thing at this point? Or no? Yeah, 'cause is there a movie left?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many
That's
trophies.
what I want to watch.
Like in the Big Ten.
The one time
This
I-
game, obviously, it always has Big Ten
Because she keeps playing that one song from, was it Red? Was it Descendants 4?
If you don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of
What?
emotions. Talk about ranking trophies.
We're all weekend, like 2 1
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on third.
Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on fourth and short. Makes it grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be
What
a
was
pretty
this? This
easy
movie like a
conversion
Disney
for
thing?
this
I don't understand. I don't remember
offense.
seeing.
Spartans with the first and 10.
Disney Channel movie.
Which?
Now they'll run it on the top.
Okay.
These are Disney Channel movies.
Headed to the end zone.
Okay.
He's
Because I
all
just.
the way down to the
Or,
3.
yeah.
Showed it all on that run.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run
Oh, wow,
the ball
they-
and create balance, and right here just choose up another first
Wait,
down.
was it like
gives you another
over
chance to maybe
scene or
continue to
something?
run the
No.
football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He pushes
I'll say
it
something
forward
about it.
all the way to the 2-yard
I don't know
line.
if you know.
This situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this
Yeah, it's hard to
running
know
back
if you're
is
gonna
so
die. So
fast
he probably
to the
didn't
end
know.
zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Gotcha.
Defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it, practice closing space.
You're both 5'4", and that's fine.
And no, I'm having a bad college year.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big
Proud
hit
of you.
on 1st down,
Happy
2nd
for you.
down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Which I thought it was interesting that he waited so I could get a contract, another contract. And stuff. Yeah.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Boston.
Also, like how he's going away this weekend, and it was like, it was just like,
really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority
You saw
number
that?
one. Trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks
I
in their
feel like I
last
really
game.
want
They
to go
gotta
for
keep
just,
building
even
on
if
that
it's just to
number,
like,
but they
you
gotta
know.
keep stacking wins.
So like again, the coworkers, I think some of the coworkers either don't know or don't want it.
For this 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
You saw that?
The give to the back.
You saw?
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Wait, what? What's that again? What's that?
The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
But and like I said, it was one of those things. Like even if I didn't do something, you know, it was gonna find like whatever excuse, you know, like any little thing could have been like, oh well, you know.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
It was like even like when I did do the things, it was like, well, we don't know if it's gonna be long term. We're gonna keep it long, you know. So it's always like something.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
I don't remember if I did, but even if I did, from what I remember, my cousins, a while back, this was in New York, people told me those things aren't, like, enforceable, because you can't prevent someone else from making a living.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. A 1st down.
Yeah, excuse me, no judge is really going to enforce that, because again, you can't prevent someone from making a living. That's why so I was just like, whatever, I'll sign whatever. If I did sign it, it could have been like the beginning, because all gyms try to make you sign something like that when you get, you know. But it's like it's a law, it's a contract that's just not. So I mean, I still think it's interesting because it was supposed to be a contract and it's not. And I'm kind of curious to see, like, what changed. Like, hey, why is it a contract? Because it's not enforceable. Because it's like, I don't know if I want to, you know, like.
That touchdown grab, 25th of his career.
Not surprising. He's got this guy's ability at that position.
I don't know. Because then you're right. Because maybe the contract means maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. But part of the thing is, for instance, like I got fines for professors that I can't ask for, hey, can you look at my resume? Because they don't know, they're not supposed to, I'm not going to leave. So I think one of the reasons. Yeah, my professor. But I have clients that are like, you know, I also have clients that are like, you know. Laurel is school board member, she said that, but also other ones that were like the English department, you know, like, so that would have been like her specialty, you know. So, I think it's interesting that how it happened. I mean, I was a little bit emotionless today. I don't know why. I didn't really. Maybe it's also because I had the stupid thing to do. And I know you're like, why are you doing it? But, you know.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Dropping back.
Still.
Going to try to
still
put
up?
one on the screen.
Which is it me or the group?
It's
like
on that screen pass.
Actually-
It just never developed. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
What am I? There's nothing going on my eye. You always think.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the right.
God.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not
But,
before
yeah,
turning
so
it
that
over
was
to
that.
pick up and moving the sticks for
But I don't
a
know.
first
Like I
down.
said, I'm not really.
Well, we know
I
this
knew,
guy
I knew,
is
you knew it was coming, so it's just like.
His quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down,
You said what?
there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered,
Yeah. I mean, but I didn't think.
playmaker outside.
You know, so part of like
Use a timeout
some things are
right
not.
before
I do
halftime.
feel like
Maybe time for 1 or 2 more
I've
plays.
gotten to a point where what helps me more is that I did also get to a point of realization that I was never going to. There was no real opportunity for advancement, right? And it's
here on
almost like,
second down, they'll send out
you know,
the
7
field
years is
goal
already a
to try to
lot.
get
They go through a lot of
break.
trainers. I'm already one of the longest trained, you know, so
That
I
is
think
no
that
good.
also
And
kind
they
of
couldn't cut into the lead. It's
made
still a
it
7-point game.
feel
Listen,
like
he's a guy that makes 60 yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity
like,
with his big
I'm going
leg.
to lose
He
2
misses
clients
it. The opponent
because I have
didn't set up
clients
the
that go
return,
away
so
in
they're gonna get the
California
football back
in the
now.
winter,
Pretty good field
and
position.
it
There's
was
still a
like, well,
few
you
ticks
know,
left on
he
the
probably
clock.
could have
They've got a
tried to,
chance
because
steal
it
some
happened
points here late in the
before a little bit, were to
Just
like
enough
kind of like
time
a
to
phase
get
me
off
out.
one final play
I'm
of
not
the
going to give you any
half.
clients, and then it's like, well, what would have happened? Let's see if whatever, it would have been a situation where now I'm like not making a lot of money,
To the end zone and
right?
it's picked off. And the defender is
for a
tackled,
month.
and
So
that's how
it's.
we'll
I feel
run
like,
out the first half. As the
and
end of the
because
second quarter,
faith,
that means it's
on my
time to
faith,
join
I think
Kevin
everything
and
happens for a
our
reason.
halftime
I do
update.
think that maybe God is telling me, hey, you gained the most that you could out of this. You got a lot of experience, and you're going to your phase of life. Like if I had to go back on my own and do it, you know, be a lot more successful because I did it before than I was in the past. Before I came here, I went to business for myself. Like I did just personal. I was getting clients from Thumbtack and I built a healthy clientele. What ended up happening is I felt like it was just a lot of work at one point, and I didn't know how to market myself as well in terms of finances as much as I never, you know. So I was always under. So it was like I was the best trainer, but I was also undercutting the market, which so I get a lot of clients, but then working for him realized that you never want to undercut the, you know. So that's why that was probably my big mistake that I did. I started working for myself, so I was undercutting the market just because I was like, well, hey, if I have the best reviews and the best skills, and I'm cheaper, then there's no way. And I got a lot of clients, but what ended up happening is you start realizing that the work that you're putting in is almost not worth the pay anymore, because you're just like, ah, damn. And I think that was my mistake, and I started working for myself. I was working for myself, and like he over things it in this job. Like I said, he charges $100 per session. Laura's like, she looked around. That is by far the most. That's comparable to almost like New York City. That's like New York City rates, and you don't live in New York City type stuff, you know.
Those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical game.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it.
But what got Laura a little upset is that he increased the price. So at first, when he was training, like Laura put a price, I'm like, well, because you do in-home training, and in-home training is more expensive, right?
No,
He stopped turning long, he get lower to me. And then at one point he decided to increase the price of everything, but he didn't tell, like he didn't tell anyone, or he didn't tell like
maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quick pass on the fly motion.
so. Like he what got more upset is that he was surprised, didn't tell him, like didn't tell her. He was like one day she asked me, "Hey, did Matt increase the price, or am I just getting charged late fees?" And I don't get charged anything. But he increased the price like 3-4 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, whatever, it's just a price." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I never got a raise from that. So you increase the price of training and stuff that I'm doing. I don't see a cent of that, you know." Which is, I can understand how that would get came through. It was like, wait a minute, because he thought at least he's supporting business, he's going to, and I'm like, yeah, I need to sign. I didn't even know, but basically, so imagine like someone's using the price, they don't even see you for like years, and they don't like, and the person who's doing the work.
You can't do it any better than that.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
So yeah.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
That's something you think you want to do?
I don't know. I mean, ideally, I think I would like to work for a university. I think this time around, I'm
Health
thinking,
insurance, baby.
I'm thinking health insurance, I'm thinking 401k, things I never really thought about.
But now we're old.
Now we're old, and it's like, and vacation days.
That was me. It's like, it's very similar to me. Like, I was a nanny and just worked for myself, and I made money, but I couldn't get my health insurance.
Yeah.
Michigan State has
I want-
the ball back,
And now it's
here
like,
comes the
well,
offense.
yeah, I need to stay here because
Jesse
we're
looking to
retired.
take
We
it
never
down
really talk
the
about
field
opening
for
our school to
back-to-back
us. Like,
touchdowns.
we know that we make the most mistakes anywhere from years.
Yeah.
He does play well,
Right? You want to be able to keep
especially
this
for people
defense
teachers.
guessing.
Yeah, you got me
We
searching for
make to
answers
get him
for
out,
last
and we
drive.
also
You
get
stack
insurance,
another
and
drive on top of
we
this.
have to pay something. They pay a
Defense's
lot of
heads are
it.
going to be
Yeah,
spinning
no,
all
but, and I really want like to take 401ks
Second and 5.
and vacation days, and, for a trainer.
Makes the grab,
I mean, just
and it's
I mean,
enough
just
for
No,
a
I feel
touchdown
independent.
before
Yeah.
it's back
I
to the
mean,
ground.
like I want to
In
be
my
able
major
to
years,
like.
I was like,
You're getting the running back involved in the
contracts, but
pass
now
game. Quarterback gives it to him
So
early,
I
so
think
he can go to work
I think
up front and get the
I
first down.
working for yourself,
Here comes
like,
the offense on first
and
10
you gotta build it and
47.
stuff, and if it had to be for a little bit,
And a
whatever.
good,
But I
solid
really want,
pickup.
I really
Defense cuts him
I mean,
down.
it's obviously you need a filler for something. So
exactly.
He made a pretty quick decision that he was
Or
just
if
going
there's
to
some people that are like,
and his
oh,
offensive coordinator is glad he
Yeah,
did.
she's like saying,
How
I don't know if
about
he's gonna.
this
She was like
speed
saying,
by the
well,
QB
if
on
you,
that?
I'm not gonna say anything, but whenever you leave, I'm gonna tell Matt that if I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna need
He's
a better
back to throw on second
rate
down.
or something.
Fires left. Reacted
But I
well
think she's
to
also
hip
putting that as
adjustment.
she doesn't think that she thinks that
Squeeze the football
I'm gonna get a
instead
job
of the
that doesn't,
turnover, it'll
that's
be
not gonna
third
involve
down.
person, like that's gonna
Well, I know that
like
one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage
yeah, it's
on
just
that play.
shit
Able
like
to
that.
wedge it back to the line of
Like I said,
scrimmage.
nothing. I mean, it's
They
just
tried to
whatever.
set up that screen. The problem was, David, they left a big hole in it for the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense. Like, that's a fool you play. That's a trick you play. Get you to run upfield, rush the passer,
Me too.
slip it
I think
behind you. Defense
my
did not
anxiety
fight.
right now is
Great
just the
play.
pass that
Great
take.
job stopping him on third down.
That's really
On fourth down,
sucks
looking
at this
for the
point.
completion. And it's picked off for the fourth time today.
Well, because
He
the
goes
class
out
is a
of
very
bounds,
specific
but he
class
creates the turnover
that worked
and
for
they bring
him
up
a lot
the
because it was like he was the only one that had core lines in on State College, and that was supposed to be a business thing. So it's like I'm going to do a class that I don't know how many people have core lines around the area,
right.
but at the same time, I'm like, well, for business, who knows what's the
Line
opportunities
gets
can
set,
present
first
itself.
down.
And the fact that you would know something that a lot of people wouldn't know, like, you know, I mean, it makes sense to do it, but it's really, like I said, it's very inconvenient because it's mountain time. It's, you know,
success like that, running the football on first down.
3 days for a whole weekend.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after
And
a
he was
nice
like,
game.
yeah,
It's so
basically,
hard for a
don't even
defense
care.
to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense.
I was thinking about something.
To get that first down.
No, just I had anything left. I had like another thought that I was thinking about. And they're like, no, just read the email and shit. It's like,
That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead.
And then one time I was like, oh, we need to update our firmware and stuff. You know, I can do the initiative, blah, 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 to show like, you know. I was like, oh, yeah, well, you know, I want you to do this. I really appreciate that you're thinking about the initiative, but, you know, right now, for now, I want you to just focus on this, and then in the future, maybe you can think about, you know. But it was always like, every time I tried to do something, too, there's always the idea of, like, being shut down. And it's like, well, you never tried to improve yourself. Fuck you, man.
From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the
It's not as frustrating. I feel like I'm getting to a point, hopefully maybe it's permanent, but I'm getting to a point where it's less frustrating now. It's just more like acceptance. I think it's great.
Yeah.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
I do love the fact that, you know, every time he sees me with clients and clients are having her, like, you know, it's like, it's like a little anxiety. I'm sure it's probably going to speak.
Spartans get it past the sticks.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Sparty has stretched out this lead, guys.
You have an idea when you're gonna schedule the? Do you have to be at a place to do it, like at a? Do it from home too?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, so you can do it. You know, you can do it. You can do the library, right?
Yeah, no doubt. They're the school here in state.
Might be some, but like I have to finish the whole study guide for it first. Like you have to do all this process of it.
Do you have like I feel like do you have like a practice test? Those will typically help me with those.
No, it's open. It's like, I'm not.
Oh, it is open. Okay.
And writing
from
something
the
I
offense.
do, I kind of look at the
Give
answers
to the back.
and think about what I say.
They
Gotcha.
stop him
It's
cold.
writing
Maybe gets a
presentations
yard to
that
the
you're
34.
thinking about.
Gotcha. So this is what you're really stressing about.
Second and 9.
The other two parts are
He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And it's kind of cool because it was recorded, so like she chatted me when she
If
starts
they
it.
can convert here, that type of
But he-
play can really
like,
give you a shot of
like,
momentum.
having to
Running
demonstrate
back
it,
goes
she
in
did.
motion.
I had to
On third
demonstrate
down,
it.
he drops to throw.
Like, toilet practice.
And he got smacked
Just
just as he released the pass. It's
it was a
incomplete.
little awkward because I had
And
to
the
since she
Spartans
wasn't
will
watching
line up
Yeah.
to
and
put it
interact
away.
with a pretend
This
invisible
will be the
challenge.
second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, you use a lot of acting skills.
It was
They're able to put a
they
stop to that
definitely
return right at the
But
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
That's pretty cool.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Sparty. And the punishment has been extended. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oh my God, finish line is here. Like, when I finished all my quiz that I had to make up, I just had to do this study guide.
What's a study guide? Is it like just like you're watching a video?
You have to go through and answer questions in each section. And then at the end, she'll give you all the questions that were answered. All the other questions, like the ones that you just have to answer a certain amount.
Okay.
Like you're creating almost your
Michigan
study
State
guide
has
of
the ball
answers.
back, and here comes the
So then,
offense.
like, if you work really
And
hard
now
on
one of the most
that, that's what
satisfying
you're
moments
supposed
in
to do.
football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive
So
coordinator.
you're pretty much
Victory formation. So many good things happen today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David,
Yeah.
working out.
That's what is that when you're taking pictures and stuff yesterday? Last night? I remember, like, what is that? Is that like uploading stuff?
And the pummeling has
Take
started.
pictures of.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside the 10, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. And we have breaking news.
I know, for sure. My win-loss record is not good enough. I don't think I'm going to make the playoffs. But,
They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on football.
like now I'm playing.
Make something happen, Palmer.
Computers are easier. Typically easier because like what I do if you don't know, it's a faster game. The reason why? No, but also I can cheat. I can do like, well, it's not cheat, but I can do a watch. How do this?
But to score a touchdown.
Okay. I can do like jump ahead. Just play offense. So the computer plays my defense, and then if my defense is really good, it's just like, and you don't care. But it's like when you're playing a person.
Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything.
So what they try to do, say one more time?
They've had a great day.
Yeah, but now what they also try to do is because we're trying like the playoff. So it's in college playoff, only 12 teams are able to do it, and we're trying to make it so that there's no computer in the playoff because it's not fun. So what happens if Michigan is a big school, they'll sim because you can say, okay, Michigan will get a loss. Michigan will get a loss. So some of the loss are forced loss. Because they're trying to make it so that all the teams, even if it's a small school, is ranked, so that every user has a chance of making the playoffs, and not just a big school.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. That'll be a delay of game.
That's why I have guys who are Liberty University. No one's ever heard of that. They can make the playoff.
Offense took a little bit
Okay, I'm just saying, I never heard of Liberty.
Empty
I
backfield,
went to
5
school
wide
with
receivers on
University
second and
online.
12.
Did you really?
For a little while, that's
Where is it? Where's it located? I'm
He's
curious.
looking to
in
throw.
Sweden.
Oh, okay.
Stands in and takes the hit.
It's a Christian school.
That one will be
It is Trump. Okay, now I know. He had a speech. He had a speech there.
I started doing my
They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and
childhood
down. Still
development
trying to
psychology.
execute their offense.
Okay.
Still trying to make
I
big
remember
plays,
it now
and
because I
they've
just
had a
remember
great day.
Trump had a speech, and that was when he was trying to quote the Bible and it was misquoting the Bible, like not misquoting, like didn't know. You know how when you're paraphrasing something like he completely missed it. Like when you're saying from John 3:16, or he messed it up when he was trying to say it. And I'm like, yeah, this guy does. You can tell this guy uses the Bible.
And they did tack on that
Liberty University.
without any adventure. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
So you did it online?
On the move from inside his 5. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book.
Woo! So I guess it's called the Battle for the Paul Bunyan Trophy. So when Michigan plays Michigan State every year, and whoever wins the Paul Bunyan Trophy. Apparently Michigan won it like a lot more times than Michigan State, which I guess makes sense. But
a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take
That's
in
so funny,
the next couple games because this is always a letdown.
I know, I was like really scared. Not scared. I scared.
Then you left Deborah outside, and I just
I'm sorry.
have to finish it. I like get scared, and I'm not scared you up it's like in my mind you're in the bathroom,
Oh god.
and I'm like, what the?
What time was this?
It was 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like a little bit before that, and then finally I look at the clock at 6 a.m. and I'm like, what the fuck is he watching in the bathroom that is making that sound every 3 minutes?
I give you that.
And then I look at the clock and I'm like, it's 6. I was like, oh, where is he? He's not. Yeah, I look at the bathroom doors. I was like, and I was like, is that Deborah? I'm like, I look out, your car is gone. I'm like, what's going on? I go out, and Deborah comes in, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Let me explain that my version is funnier, I think. So, I do my whole thing. I'm trying not to wake you up, whatever, leave, right? So typically I wake up at 5. I try to eat. I eat a little bit of breakfast. I made like my sandwich and stuff. And, I'm like, you gotta wake up. It's 5 o'clock. I leave at 5:30. I try to give myself time. So I wake up at 5. Give myself like 10 minutes and then like 15 minutes just to compose my brain, right? And I guess Dip was following me, but she knows not to, like, when I leave in the morning, it's not a potty time. Because I do this all the time.
Yeah.
Right? But it's super dark this morning, right?
Yeah.
It's super dark. I open the door. I'm tired of home. And then from the side of my eyes, doors closed, I hear. I'm panicking. I think there's a skunk or like some sort of coyote or something. Yeah, it was dark. It was super dark. So now I'm like, I'm freaking panicking because I can hear something next to me. It's dark. I can't see Deborah. Because she also says she's black. But I just hear something moving around, and I'm freaking out. So I'm like moving backwards. I'm like, I hit myself. I hit the pole. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm moving. That run. I never knew it was Deborah. I thought it was something. I was freaking out. I literally thought it was like either a skunk or a small coyote. I'm like, something is really moving around. That makes a lot more sense. That was poor Deborah.
She just followed you out.
She just followed me out, and she knows. She typically knows that when I leave. Yeah, I don't think she had to pay. I think she was just excited, trying to follow me around, because she knows, like both of them though. Yeah. Like sometimes, I'm opening the door for everyone to open the door. Now maybe the time, but typically in the morning when I'm opening the door like at 5 a.m., I'm going to work. I tell them, I think she followed me. But I legit was freaking out this morning. I thought there was a skunk or some sort of animal. That cracks me up that it was Deborah, poor Deborah. And I feel bad for her. Well, at least I gave her a nice big hug and stuff, but that makes a lot more sense than what my brain was telling me what was going on.
I thought to me, sit there with me about it, but don't even die.
I honestly, and maybe a small chance possibly thought it could have been Deborah, But I do think between me running late and the frightening that I couldn't see anyone, and I couldn't see Deborah, and Deborah wouldn't do it, I really did think it was like a skunk, or like my brain was like, I literally ran to my door, shut the door shut, turned the light to see if I can see anything outside, what was like moving all those noise. But it's like, it was scary because it's like you hear noise and it stops. It's like they were like,
Christy's right behind you.
yeah, but like that's like a scary movie thing, like think about it.
She's like, Dad?
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?